Ten Hag has gone ahead to impress INEOS and Sir Jim Ratcliffe, and they've gone ahead to bond and bond with him. And it looks like Team Ten Hag out. You have to wait for Eric Ten Hag for one more season. Welcome to the United Matters channel. Hope you guys are really having a fantastic Tuesday and everything is really going on as you guys want. It's my select button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Rokan David is my name. You can as well call me Aradi, and here we come in peace to bring you what you guys want. I know there is a clique of United fans who are always on this channel who really don't want Eric Ten Hag to be the manager of Man United, but there is nothing you have to bear with what has gone ahead to be told you. And let's see close to 100 likes smashing this video, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Rokan David, I repeat, is my name. We thank God for the gift of life, the Muslims, Barakallahu fikum. And we're also going to talk about Eric Ten Hag. Gary Neville confirming to us that Eric Ten Hag's run, as far as this calendar here is going to hit to kick in, has gone ahead to pile pressure onto Aston Villa and Tottenham Hotspur. And then even Jamie Redknapp, who works with Sky Sports, has gone ahead and obviously explained to us how Man United played when they are not having Carlos Casemiro. So let's obviously start it off with the story coming in from David Austin. He was on the NBC Sports and he said, INEOS are fond of Ten Hag and look to build the future with him for the time being. Now, I told you that Eric Ten Hag is this kind of manager that has gonna obviously show us that he can play beautiful football, and everyone who is really calling for his style of play and really says that he should leave because you've gonna to fail to obviously establish a style of play. I'll ask, what style of play was Sir Alex Ferguson playing at Man United? What style of play did, I think the only manager that came in and really gave us a style of play and an identity was Louis van Gaal. Did Mourinho have, did Ole Gunnar Solskjaer have? Mourinho, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer all have been counter-attacking managers. That's what they've gone ahead obviously open up at the club of Man United, something that you cannot come out and really brag out, that a team as Man United is fond of playing what we call counter-attacking football. I see people speaking on a naive point of it, and you've been suffering for 10 years and you're doing the same thing and you're expecting different results. Man United, especially those people at the board of Man United, have come out obviously noticed that they've been doing things the wrong way. That's why they've gone ahead to get in people who are going to run the sporting bit of Man United, and that's exactly very positive. If at all you really want our team of Man United obviously coming through and really know where they deserve to be. So for me, I love the new initiative of the INEOS guys, and I think they're doing their best to obviously offer to us what we really need to get as a side of Man United. And I have no problem with them with the decision of sticking with Eric Ten Hag. If Eric Ten Hag managed to take us back to the Champions League, finish third in the Premier League, then we played in 2 finals, won 1 and lost 1, when he's working under the Glazers and he was not having what a competent side alongside him. What makes you think that Eric Ten Hag won't really prevail under this side that has good people? I obviously quote this again and again and again, that when he was asked as to why Man United is not playing as it used to play when they are playing under the Glazers, under Ajax with Mark Overmars and Edwin van der Sar on his top, he said he cannot play the style of football he played at Ajax because he doesn't have the same people he had at Ajax with him. That's what he said as a manager, and you'll obviously understand him. Now, if you want to see a style of play of Eric Ten Hag, then the right people are here. They're going to assess the squad. He's going to tell them that if you get me so and so and so and so and so and so and so, and they evaluate those players and they really approve them, then I'll get you the style of play that you want. And that is exactly what Ten Hag will do. So I don't want to come out and do a lot with these people. Those who will really say Ten Hag should be sacked. Everyone is entitled to his opinion, but Team Ten Hag out is really lacking what we call valid reasons for really sacking this guy. That's why INEOS and Sir Jim Ratcliffe, David Bresfold, Joan Cloud, and the new CEO, the new CEO, Barreda, are really in unison. They want to keep the guy at the club of Man United because of his potential. He really has gone ahead to elevate young talent. And when you look at Dan Ashworth, the new CEO of Man United, the new sporting director, though has only been confirmed, but when United makes that bid and Newcastle accepts it, he's going to come to Man United. We love him a lot. Why? He's fond of really getting in young talent and players that are really out of the scope of certain teams, like Caicedo. He brought in McAllister. He brought in Mitoma and very many others. So that is the kind of sporting director bringing in, who is really good at scouting in, and he wants to obviously reinforce the academy and then get in some quality players. Now, when you get in quality players like look at Kobe Mainoo, Garnacho, look at Rasmus Højlund coming in through, and Ten Hag has gone ahead to make him outscore his goals he scored at Atalanta and Everton at Man United, because as we speak, he's having 13 goals. He's having 13 goals, and at Atalanta I think he scored, were they 10 last season? So he's really doing wonders for himself, and he's really having a fantastic start at the club of Man United. So I'm excited that Ten Hag and INEOS and Sir Jim are really ready to keep Erik Ten Hag here. I know his winning run has gone ahead to make him better, and obviously he's a man of his word. He told everyone that wait until my best players are back. I'm going to really play well, and you've seen us playing very well in all those matches. And however much Luke Shaw and Lisandro Martinez have been really on and off and they are injured, the return of Casemiro has gone ahead to give us a lot into this beautiful game of football. So we wait and see how that is going to build up. But everyone who thinks that Ten Hag is going to be sacked, you don't know exactly what you're talking about. This manager is here to stay. And there is Jamie Redknapp. He's a pundit at the Sky Sport, has come out and really said the following about the game that we played against Luton. He says that I think Man United played better in the second half, changing their defensive midfielder. It was all too quick for Casemiro. Luton were picking up some good positions, and it didn't seem mobile enough. Kobe Mainoo could do that. He had the youthfulness and presence. He's the real deal. Now, I really understand that Kobe Mainoo went ahead to play very well in that game, but ask yourself, during the first half, right? During the first half and the second half, when were we attacked? I think we attacked more in the second half than into the first half. You get? So, Kobe Mainoo played there, but I think it was not the same when Casemiro was around. People are talking about Casemiro being slow, and I'm looking at everyone who is like, Casemiro is slow. When he came out and played very well against Wolverhampton Wanderers, no one came out and said Casemiro is slow. When he played well against West Ham, no one came out and said Casemiro is slow. When he came out and played well against Aston Villa, no one said Casemiro is slow, and we are all here hailing him. Now, for just one game where he went ahead to obviously have a bad day in office, people have come out and really started slating this guy, and I'm asking myself, which type of pundits are these? I know they are really embarrassed, and they're really carrying the shame because they never accepted Manchester United signing Casemiro. They said, how can you sign a 30-year-old player for £70 million? Yet a year later, Harry Kane, 30 years of age, was signed for £100 million from Spurs to Bayern Munich. Did they complain about it? They didn't. Now, last season, Casemiro came up and really stopped everything they're talking about him. He started in very well and was among the best CDMs in the world last season. Now, when he had a very bad start, they said United want to offload him, which is a lie. They cannot offload him. Now, they're just waiting for him to just have one bad day in office, and they'll try to obviously throw shots at him. So, for me, I'm really looking at them and really saying, Casemiro is going to prove you wrong. It's with the fans of Man United who know how bad we've been suffering without Casemiro. He has returned. Every game is going to hate to play. We're going to hate to win it. He returned when you're playing against Wolverhampton Wanderers. We won it. We won against West Ham. We won against Aston Villa. We've won against Luton Town. And you're playing against Fulham. He's also going to start. For everyone who is saying that he's not quick, he's not all that, this CDM area is not all about you being fast. It's all about you being very good at game reading. That's what Casemiro does. So, I think they're really having a personal vendetta on this player of Man United. But all in all, it is really not gonna work out the way they want it. Casemiro is one of the best CDMs in the world. And how can you say that at 31 he's really naked, you know? And you are saying that we played better in the second half, yet during Casemiro's stay on the pitch, we were not really parking the bus and we're not hitting this team on the break. We used to transit very well. Look in the second half. All we had to do was to park a bus, meaning that we had decided to park the bus and hit this team on the run. But when Casemiro was on, did we make a decision to park the bus? No, we didn't. We are playing a high line and we are really playing very well. So I don't know how these people really watch the game, but I think those personal vendettas should stop, you know? So for me, Casemiro on any other day starts in that midfield alongside Kobe Mainoo. And you know how Kobe Mainoo enjoys his game when Casemiro is in there for you. Now, after that Casemiro story, let's go to Gary Neville, who came out and really gave us a very huge insight onto what the win of Man United against Luton Town means after Spurs had gone ahead to lose and us being 3 points behind them. He told us that Spurs Villa will be feeling the pressure. You can feel Ten Hag is more confident in his team. I think he will fancy hunting down Tottenham Hotspur and Villa top 4. They'll be feeling the pressure. I'm not saying Man United will get there, but there is a bit between their teeth. So, obviously the pressure is up. And now, if at all they've been losing points without pressure being immersed on them, how are they going to really play if at all pressure comes to them? I think it's going to be a different narrative altogether when pressure kicks in. A team like Man United that has going to hit to win 4 games in a row, if they win against Fulham, pressure is going to be really huge, especially for the team of Tottenham Hotspur. Why? The team of Tottenham Hotspur, because Tottenham Hotspur aren't having a game this weekend. They are playing Crystal Palace next weekend. So that means if Manchester United wins against Fulham over the weekend, all will be in a level terms. 47 points, tied with the side of Tottenham Hotspur, meaning that the next time Tottenham Hotspur plays a game, they will be having a very huge pressure. And there is a new manager bounce at Crystal Palace, meaning that it might really affect Crystal Palace and fire them into the best way of really playing them, because their manager has gone ahead to be admitted, Roy Hodgson, and they've gone ahead to really put out a lot. So that's what we have for you here onto the United Matters channel. Hope you guys are really doing fine, and tell me your thoughts about Ten Hag. Impresses INEOS and Sajim. They've gone ahead to back him. What do you make about Gary Neville's comments on the pressure that Man United is putting on Tottenham Hotspur and Aston Villa? And lastly, this guy called Jamie Redknapp saying that Casemiro, when he went off, United played better. Do you think he really has a point in what he says? May the living to God bless you abundantly. Rokan David remains my name. I sign out for now. See you laters. And the Muslims barakallahu fikum. Bye bye.